They'll be calling you a radical. Gonna hit you right on the jet stream to the other side. Yay! Freaking, let's just deny everything we learned in first grade. Jet stream doesn't move left or right. Fish don't swim. We're not connected. There's no ecology. It's all different. It's all different. So this is an important video. Havana syndrome, which you know I named it long before it was ever Havana syndrome, and you know I named it a Russian woodpecker on a picnic. CIA syndrome. Fox in charge of chickens. So 60 minutes, it took them again. What is, we can go clear back to the Bernie Sanders, Donald Trump rally in Salt Lake City in 2016 when Kevin Blanch first started reporting this. How many days is that? 26. What year is 6 years times 350? How many days are in the year? Well, I guess the new calendar. It's day 4002. What's he talking about? Scientists are mystified, they're baffled, they're puzzled, they're stumped, they're bewildered, they're perplexed. Gonna hit you right on the jet stream from the other side. Breaking news, fish swim, the tide pulls at your feet, it's a cult. He walks with a stoop. He drove a 2007 coupe. Swears Jeffrey Epstein isn't dead. Where'd you sleep last night? Don't you lie to me. Smells like Ferlinghetti. Ferlinghetti. Smells like spaghetti. Must be Ferlinghetti. Kerouac. Quack, 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 quack. Ginsburg. Oh, to Photonium. San Diego. SDSU. On the hill. They're going to save us. Yes. The tide pulls. The cult. The cult. Feels like heaven. Sleeping on the cliffs of Gorda. Walk the entire coast. Do the field work, prove it. So I'm at the Bernie Sanders rally. It was like in 2016, and I'm fighting AML leukemia. And this is the Nuclear Waste Place Monument, Immigration Canyon. And I'm like, I tell a guy, I'm like, what the hell is that sound? It was real faint, and he's like, yeah, what is that? And that's another guy told me not to raise my voice because I'm yelling at Bernie. What about Fukushima, Bernie? You going to talk about Fukushima, Bernie? You're going to talk about Fukushima? By the way, remember, Bernie's an anti-nuclear. So was John Lennon. So was JFK. So was Martin Luther King. They were all anti-nuclear. Yep. So was Bobby Kennedy. Any coincidence there? Don't connect any dots. Jet stream doesn't move left or right. Gonna hit you right on the jet stream to the other side. Breaking news, fish swim, dead tide pulls at your feet, it's a cult, the plastic inevitables on back. I'll go back to the velvet underground. I never left. So, you could be hypnotized by cable TV, one by jet stream, two by cable TV. Paul Revere first, they come for the craftsman. I won't stop there. Kevin Blanch, the last Ogden, Utah artisan. Will deny. So then I leave there and I go down here. I'm documenting downtown Salt Lake City, the Trump rally. Big crowd. I got my cameras going, video proof. Play back the tape, Your Honor. That is, if there is one. So, and I'm like, what the hell? You could hear it. It was faint, really faint. You could hear it. I'm telling you, and I reported it in real time. I'm on Fox News yelling at Trump from here to there. Trump, you going to talk about Fukushima? You going to talk about the Fukushima meltdowns? Trump gave a speech about Fukushima, shortly thereafter, and some of the post-ignorance army was there and asked him point blank about the disasters. He says, you get in a car wreck, you don't stop driving, and like I said, that's one hell of a car wreck. It does if it kills you. And so, he never said the F word one time, did he? Obama did on March 17th. On St. Patty's Day. I beg your pardon, I never promised you a rose garden right before he was flown to South America. The plume is coming over us. Hillary's emails are all over out there. Those are actually Humma who put those out there, I saw her husband, whoa. How was that dude said? How's he on Fox News? Whoa. That's the only thing Elon Musk ever said. Elon Musk. Satellites. So let's have the CIA on 60 Minutes. It took them 2,188 days to tell you what Kevin Blanch told you 1 hour on Fukushima. And they tagged it as robots. Well, Leslie solved Lake Barrett. Where is this? See those holes right there? As I named Del Mar, Argentina syndrome. Down the stretch they come. It took them all those days to tell you what Kevin Blanch told you. Well, this is like going to the moon. Way bigger than that. This has never happened before. 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 Kevin Blanch, a broken record. This is gonna hit you right on the jet stream. Smells like spaghetti. Must be Ferlinghetti. Recycled beatnik at PB. I'm a B at PB. Don't tread on me. I'm a P at PB. Walking from PB to PG. Walking from Pismo to San Diego. No, walking from Diablo to San Diego. Walking from Pismo, San Luis Obispo to San Francisco. On the beach, not on the beach. Dead titles at your feet. Sea lions washing up full of acute leukemia. Wasting disease, that's all. The plume, freaking the blob. I could physically see it. First one to report it again in real time. My heart. Then I drove home from Salt Lake. I get to Smith's up there. Just get a juice in you. What the hell? I was feeling really off. I got out of my car and I literally almost fell down. I was like, whoa. Whoa, and boom. I'm like, I was right there on the corner of O'Ban Consumption there on Harrison Boulevard. And I'm like, what the fuck just hit me? I mean, my equilibrium was all gone. And I'm like, whoa. And I was so out of it, whacked, dizzy. And I got me a juice, shut down, went over to the Union, watched the River State lose like they always do, the Wattis Curse. And in the tournament, and 26, and I'm like, what the fuck just hit me? And as I named it, a Russian woodpecker on a picnic. Now, if you don't know what a Russian woodpecker is, that debuted in Ogden, by the way. Sundance Film Festival before, look up the guy who founded Sundance. He's in Utah State Prison. What? Yep. Whoa, the club. Ooh, this club gets creepier by the fucking day. So the CIA is going to investigate on 60 Minutes. Gonna hit you right on the chest. Fox in charge of chickens. Okay. And I'm like, whoa. And I'm telling you, and then I went to every emergency room. I went to LDS's emergency room. I went to which had been treating me forever, and they just blew me off. McQuack D, which I've changed the name of that since, but blew me off. I mean, everybody, Michael Hawkins, Ogden Regional Medical Center, there's nothing wrong with you. Come back if you're still just bleeding out of my nose profusely. What a year, 20. I mean, it was ugly. There's videos to prove it. And, he just blowing me off. Didn't he clean me up? I mean, pictures, videos, throws me out, and just goes, and then I collapse in my yard on Easter Sunday, 2017. I don't know how I got to the emergency room, but thank God the emergency room attending physician, he's like, Dr. Blanch, because I was an adjunct. Well, I was a student professor. My ongoing. The greatest PhD in human is ongoing. My peers, where's my peer? Right there. He made me this, my peer, my gold medal jumping, Bob Beeman Blanch, world record holder. Huh. He says, you're the best professor I ever had. I said, you're a doctor? Yeah. And he got me in there. I mean, Collado and Connors went to work on me. I remember when I came home from the emergency, I was at my daughter's house, and I'm like, there's a radio on. But really hard. But I knew what that was, I thought, because I Googled it on the internet. It's called, what's the term? It starts with a T. It's, from the electricity after open heart surgery, you can actually hear. And it was stunned. But that's what that was. That was post the surgery. That wasn't. But at the burning, I'm telling you, they call it Havana syndrome. I don't know. And just think, happened right there next to the White House. These people are reporting on 60 Minutes. How many times have I been right there? Let's see. Led the Million Mass March. I'm at the Peace Vigil right there. I'm there all the time. I actually videoed freaking coming in TEPCO in, is that 2016? No, that was 2013. What's the irony of that? That's when TEPCO went into the White House and they retooled the cover.